What is up, everyone? Today we are gonna do a my first ever WWE predictions video, and I'm really excited to do this video. So let's just hop on where I'm gonna do a WWE prediction video slash what if I was booking video, which means I'm basically gonna do what Power Pilana does, except I'm gonna book it, but make also possible matches that might be added to the list. So let's just go into the video. So the first match I'm thinking of, okay, let me get the possible matches out the way, by the way, because I think I have predictions for this since I'm doing a Power Pilana slash predictions video. The first match of the night, which will let me do the possible prediction. Actually, possible prediction, and the match that's gonna schedule happen at 2, in case there's any last minute booking changing. So what I'm thinking first, let's open up with a fatal 4-way match with Big E, AJ Styles, John Morrison, and The Miz. Now you might be wondering, well, isn't John Morrison and The Miz a tag team? Why would they be going against each other? You'll see in a minute. So, and this is also smart booking at its finest. This is the reason why I would book it. This is why I would possibly think this match would be on the show. One, it will make Big E look like a star, and he will have the best showing out there while in the show. And the second reason why I would book that match is it will lead to the possible. It will lead to the eventual breakup of John Morrison and The Miz, and it will also make AJ Styles look like a star if he doesn't lose that. If he doesn't lose that Intercontinental Champion on SmackDown this week to Jeff Hardy. But if AJ Styles beats Jeff Hardy, then yeah, I would book this match. AJ Styles would obviously win. I would have AJ Styles win this match, in my opinion, because let's see, Big E will have a great showing. John Morrison and The Miz will tease at a possible breakup, and AJ Styles will look like a more worthy Intercontinental Champion. Now let's do some matches that might happen. I will go back to the possible matches area later. So the matches that are actually gonna happen, and I think I will book this match second, will be Seth Rollins. Actually, Seth Rollins versus Dominic. No, that wouldn't be good on the card. I think I would actually have Apollo Crews versus MVP in this, where the Hurt Business is out of is not in on ringside. It's not in ringside, right? They're not in ringside. Apollo Crews won yesterday on Raw. But back to the point. Also, I'm gonna do a Raw review video later. I just realized that. Anyway, back to the point. I think it's the most logical decision to have it's the most logical decision to have Apollo Crews win this match, right? Just saying. Okay, we don't even have to think about this. Apollo Crews needs to become a star. We don't even have to think about this. Next match that will happen, and I think we might as well get this match out the way right now, because we all know that this is going to be, this can go in many ways. Sonya Deville versus Randy Rose in a hair versus hair match. Now this can be, I don't know what the fuck is going on with WWE. They're doing a lot of stipulations lately. An eye for an eye match, now an hair versus hair match. What the fuck is wrong with WWE? I don't give a damn. All I'm gonna say is that this can be messy, this can also be good and entertaining, but I think At the end, Mandy Rose will have to win this match to teach Sonya Deville a lesson. And plus, I'm really getting tired of that long carry on Sonya Deville, if I'm being honest. That does not represent a tough girl. If she's supposed to be a tough girl, let her lose her hair. Just saying. Alright, next match. Oh god. Nope, time to get the tag team matches out the way. Because and this is also way too. Alright, next we got Montez Ford versus Angelo. Sorry, not Montez Ford. Montez for the Street Profits versus Angel Gaza and Andrade. Now, obviously Andrade and Angel Garza are gonna win this match. But here's how I would book this. Because a couple weeks ago something happened. They poisoned Montez Ford, and Andrade and Angel Garza and even Zelina Vega said they didn't do it. So I'm thinking, which is the most logical decision here, is to have Angelo Dawkins turn heel. Yeah, that sounds crazy, I know, but you'll see why later. It's because Montez Ford is supposed to be a single. You remember that match with Seth Rollins versus Montez Ford in that one episode of Raw? He had an outstanding performance, which is why he needs to become a single star. Which is why I would have Angelo Dawkins turn heel on him. So that way on Payback, they can have a one-on-one match. Fair enough, right? Fair? Is that fair enough? Are you guys happy? Okay. Next match. Whatever. And this is another possible match that might happen, I'm thinking. But SmackDown Tag Team Champions Sheamus and Cesaro versus the Lucha House Party. The Lucha House Party is also going to win this match and have another pair of new tag team champions. And obviously, Cesaro will turn babyface and will attack Cesaro on after they lose the titles. It's the most logical decision, right? To have Cesaro turn face, because I'm sick and tired of him being a heel. I mean, he's not good at it. Come on, he's not good at being a heel. He was never good at being a heel in the first place. Only with the bar, but that's basically it. Turn him face for God's sake. That's another possible match, though. And you know why I'm at it. Why don't we just get this match over with too? Now we just get this other possible match out the way, get it over with. Dan Corbin versus Matt Riddle. We already know Matt Riddle's gonna win. Come on. This is no. Stupid. Just stupid. We all know that he's gonna win. Cut it. Now, yeah, I don't even have to explain the booking. Now we got 4 main championship matches happening. We got Bayley versus Asuka, and then we got Sasha versus Asuka, and then we got Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton, and then we got The Fiend versus Braun Strowman. So let's get these 2 women matches out the way, because they're both gonna happen back to back anyway. So what I would have is Asuka surprisingly win back the Raw Women's Championship, but I wouldn't have Sasha Banks come. I would not have Bayley come to ringside. But then Bayley versus Asuka, where Bayley will retain her title against Asuka. But that's because Sasha will help Bayley. But that's during the match. Then after the match, I would have... I'm sorry, I don't like how my camera just cut it just now. But basically, if you didn't get that, what I'm going to say is Sasha Banks then turns on Bayley. I don't know why my camera keeps cutting. It's kind of annoying. But what I'm going to say is that why would I have Sasha Banks turn on Bayley? That's because Bayley didn't help Sasha during Sasha's match, so she's sick and tired of being the one used. She's tired of it, so that's why she turns heel on Bayley, which makes Bayley the babyface, actually, which is actually somewhat of a good thing. Okay, then we got the two final matches. I would have Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre last, but actually no, that one goes second to last. Braun Strowman. Okay, this camera keeps cutting. This is getting a pain, but I'm gonna finish this video real quick. So basically, Braun Strowman beats the Fiend, but not after brutalizing the Fiend, which basically makes a double turn in this match. And then finally, okay, that's the main event. Actually, I should be talking about Randy Orton versus Drew McIntyre. So basically, the main event will be a double turn. But Drew McIntyre versus Randy Orton. Randy Orton wins by DQ, because I would book Edge returning to face Randy Orton. Edge will spear Randy Orton, making Drew McIntyre lose by DQ, but then Drew McIntyre will Claymore kick Edge, which will set up a triple threat match at Payback. Now that sounds like a good idea. And I'm actually going to end that video on this note. Please like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll see you guys on the next one. That main event, though, will have a double turn, if you think about it. And now that I think about it, I think I should do it. Now, I will do a Raw review later, or tomorrow, the night of NXT, and then do Thursday video. Then NXT Takeover 30. I will have predictions for that video too. Like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, please. Thank you. And also,